scoot my phone closer. Okay. Let me check something. Perfect. Okay, hi. If you're new, I'm Tiff the Green Fairy. This is my tarot channel. Thank you for joining me. This is a vibe check. What is a vibe check? That's just an impromptu tarot reading that I do. I never really know what's going to come out in these readings. Just whatever the goddess wants us to know, right? So I do tend to pull. Oh, hi, Gary. What's up? I do tend to pull pretty heavily on love, soulmates, twin flames. So if that's not your vibe, I completely understand, you know. Um, Also, if you're listening along and it's just not vibing with you, that's okay too, you know. Don't try to force it to fit if it doesn't. Um, Inevitably, there's always those people in the comments who are very vocal about how much it doesn't fit. But I'm here to tell you this. There are hundreds of thousands of tarot readings on YouTube. You are bound to find one that connects with you. All right. So, if you're still here after all that, awesome. That's great. For my returning listeners, hi everybody. Oh, I'm doing a summertime special. $10 for 30 minutes, right? So 30-minute readings, 10 bucks, okay? I've got PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, right? And if you decide to extend the reading, like for an additional half hour, it'll only be $20. Does that make sense? Sorry, I'm terrible with numbers. Numbers get so scattered in my head. Okay, I'm feeling called to pull my family drama deck. It's the Wild Unknown Pocket Tarot. I call it my family drama deck because, I don't know, it just pulls on family situations. Instead of king and queen, it's mother and father, and instead of knight and page, it's son and daughter, so it just kind of resonates with that. So I'm feeling pulled to use this deck. Let's see what comes out. Maybe it'll be family related. No. Usually when four come out like that. Here, I have an idea. I'm getting called. Now lately I haven't been using the Oracle decks, any of them, but tonight I'm feeling called to use these two decks in conjunction with each other. This is the deck I channeled myself. I used to watch a reader called Phoenix Marvelous. This is, okay, for those of you wondering what this is a live tarot reading. Okay, guys? No, I support Pride very much. This is a tarot reading. So that's not everybody's thing, but you're welcome to check it out. Connection, okay? New sub. Oh, hi. Nice to have you. Thank you. Sleeping. And worship. Oh, okay. Interesting. Connection. Mother of Pentacles, Daughter of Pentacles. Okay. Is this an actual, like, maternal connection, like between a mother and a daughter? Six of Pentacles and the Fool. Okay. If this isn't your literal mother wanting to help you out of a situation, this is like you're the embodiment of the goddess. Okay. Oh, look, and the Empress is right here. If the goddess doesn't resonate with you, maybe Holy Spirit will resonate. But with mother-daughter coming out, there's someone here, there's somebody in your life that feels very maternal towards you. They want to lend you a helping hand in you starting your new life. Okay, because with the Fool, that's taking a leap of faith. Temperance. Yeah, it's divine timing. This person will make their intentions to help you known probably very shortly. I usually don't pull on timing, but with the strength with which this message is coming out, I'd be surprised if you didn't hear from this person within like 3 weeks. Okay, let's pull on the Fool. Let's see, what is this fresh start that you want? The Magician, okay. You want to see your will manifest? What is this? The Devil. Interesting. Okay, you might be called to do some heavy shadow work. Like so heavy, some people may even call it black magic. Because when I pull the Magician and the Devil, usually that's like, okay, now black magic, it doesn't necessarily mean like malicious intent. Most of the people I know who use black magic use it for retribution, point blank. They use it for protection and retribution. I don't know too many people who've done coercive love spells. I don't know too many people who've actually tried to destiny swap with anyone. You hear about that a lot. But, ooh, I am. Hey, I like that name. I am also. All right. Okay, I haven't done this before. I'm going to try to pull a clarifier on the Magician and the Devil together to get an idea of what these two cards are relating to here. This could be freedom from. You could be taking a leap of faith. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am. You could be taking a leap of faith to get away from something. Like maybe an addiction. Maybe you feel like your life path has been overshadowed with heavy energy. You may feel cursed. I'm not saying you are, but you just may feel that way. Yeah, lots of conflict. Excuse me. Lots of conflict in your life. So this is, I think you're trying to get away from something or a situation, or you're trying to start a new chapter in your life. Does that make sense? Anyway, there's this maternal figure in your energy, whether she's spiritual or physical. There's this maternal entity or energy in your life, figure in your energy, I'm trying to say. And she wants to help you. She wants to break some of your karmic bonds. The only mother I know who can break karmic bonds is Ma Kali. Kali Ma. Like, that's her whole vibe, right? Is untethering you from your karma. Okay. We have more. That was just connection. That was just for connection. So I wouldn't be surprised if this mother-daughter referred to a spiritual connection. Like, don't get put off by the feminine imagery, okay? Because, like, in the early Christian church, the church was regarded as the bride of Christ, right? Like, feminine imagery was used. It's not so common in our world anymore, but at one point in time, it was a lot more common to use feminine imagery to describe relationships between the soul and the divine. So it's basically saying you're created in the image of this divine being, and this divine being wants to help break you out of your karmic cycles. Could very well be Mary. Could very well be. The goddess takes many forms. Many forms. When I first learned about Barbelo, actually in ancient Greek, it would have been pronounced Barbelo, not to sound like snotty or anything. I just thought that's an interesting tidbit. Like when I first learned about the feminine face of God through the Gnostic tradition, it blew my mind. Like I read and I thought, this sounds just like Ma. Like this sounds just like Kali Ma. You know what I mean? So, and I could go on about that, but I won't. I'll stick to the reading. But yes, the feminine divine takes many, many, many faces, many, many forms. But everything I understood Kali Ma to be, you know, the all, the mother of the universe, the eminent divine, was also Barbelo. I'm the same. I'm glad you can focus. I try. Okay. All right. Let's see what sleeping's all about. What is sleeping? Okay, give me a second. Okay, I think I see what's going on. Let me show you the cards real quick. So we've got the Six of Wands, which is a butterfly escaping brambles, very feminine energy. The Moon, the Empress, excuse me, and the World. A great divine feminine energy has been slumbering, but that time of slumber is over. Okay? Is it okay for me to connect with you to see your aura color? If you can do it through the camera, yeah, you have my consent. I'm protected. So, yeah, go ahead. Thank you for asking. Also, this could be individual divine feminine consciousnesses waking up. Is consciousnesses a word? I don't know, but I just invented it. Um, individual divine feminine. Okay, let's rephrase that. Divine feminine consciousness in individuals. Bingo, baby, nailed it. Could also be awakening at a more rapid rate than we've seen in a long time. It used to be open, used to be awake, but that changed with the advent of the church. The tower. Okay, and when it does, you may be disturbed. Okay? What Gnostic Hi spider. Sorry. Oh, okay, I'm good. It was just a little one. Sorry. I'm trying so hard to get over my fear of creepy crawlies. It's kind of funny, isn't it? Like I'm a mystic and a goddess worshiper and a witch, but like I'm terrified of bugs. Okay, so moving on. Um, in one of the Gnostic Gospels, Jesus says that when, I want to say Philip, when you first attain enlightenment, first you'll be disturbed, then you'll marvel, then you'll rule, right? With the tower, I think that's phase 1. You're going to be disturbed because everything you thought you knew about yourself, about life, about reality, about religion, about God, about faith is going to crumble. Okay? But you're going to be fine because you're stepping into truth, right? You're awakening your divine feminine self. Okay? All right. Let's see what worship's all about. Wow, we're at 18 minutes and 32 seconds, and I'm still using just one deck of cards. What's worship, please? Worship. Okay. Oh, oh. Okay. Oh, you know what I just realized? I have two cards I interpret as the Six of Wands in this deck. All right, I'm going to have to study these two cards a little bit better. But for now, I'm just going to. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Elaine. For now, I'm just going to interpret this also as the Six of Wands. So, That's got me tripping. I didn't realize that. Well, so what is that? What is that one supposed to be then? Okay. Oh, you got a lot of patterns with me. Okay. So what I'm getting here is you need to stop caring so much about what other people think. People have left you out probably like your whole life. You've probably always felt like an outcast. Okay? That's because you're radiant. That's because you're divine. That's because you are on a different level than everybody else. Okay? But you don't see yourself for who you truly are, and you're worried still. Like this is in your shadow probably. You're worried that like why don't people like me? What's wrong with me? Like it really upsets you. Okay? You need to understand that you are this radiant shining stallion just going forth into your destiny. Okay? Does that make sense? I hope so. This is what's going on here. So it is time for you to stop. What what did Tywin Lannister say in Game of Thrones? The lion does not concern himself with the opinions of sheep. I'm gonna leave you with that one, okay? Worship, worship, worship. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, I love Game of Thrones. um so so what I want to say for these two cards here to round out worship, the goddess can't move through you or bring you blessings if you don't allow her to. Okay? You have to give yourself, or her, yourself, listen to me. You have to give her permission to help you. Okay? Or I'm just going to say what I was going to say. You have to give yourself permission to allow her in. Some of us here in the West, depending on what religion we were raised in, we are taught to have blocks on the goddess, on the divine feminine. Like we're not allowed to, approach the feminine face of God or imagine the divine as feminine, but she's very much real, and she's indwelling within all of us, just like the divine masculine is, just like God the Father. They're equal expressions of one source. But if you let her in, she can bless you and protect you and shelter you. This is the truth, Ace of Swords. This is the truth. But yeah, you have to give her permission because she won't work through you and for you without your consent. That's important to remember. Beans. But I wonder what you. Okay, I wondered for a second. Religious beans. You know the Pythagoreans did not eat beans. The ancient Pythagoreans. Pythagoras taught that beans, like the Pythagorean theorem, right? Everybody's math class, everybody's heard of Pythagoras. But he wasn't just a mathematician, he was a philosopher and kind of a cult leader, I guess, is what we would call him today. But he ran his own religious sect, the Pythagoreans, and one of their tenets was you were not allowed to eat beans because they looked like fetuses. So I guess he thought beans were, I, they housed souls, reincarnating souls or something like that. So, anyway, Gary asks, how do I give her permission to? You just say it in a prayer. You just close your eyes, go within, and say, Mother Goddess, I trust you. I trust. What she really wants more than anything is your love. So she's the other half of the equation. She's secretly the Holy Spirit. She's always been with, because a lot of people in my neck of the woods are Christians, and she's always been there as the Holy Spirit. If that resonates with anybody, she was there in Judaism, or is there in Judaism as the Shekinah. Islam, I'm not sure. I'm looking at these big potato bugs. Ooh. Is she love? Yes. Oh my, absolutely. She is love. Take your time getting to know her. You don't have to just jump right into it. Don't just dive right in. If you take time, ask her for little signs, little confirmations to show you that she's there and that she's good and that she's love. Yeah, unconditional love. That's exactly what she is. Even in her fiercest forms, she's always unconditional love. Okay. Okay. I am. You like dragons, so I'm gonna pull the dragon deck. This one deals a lot with like I've only known the Most High or Jesus. Yeah, so funny you should say that because is it the trimorphic protonoia, I believe? So the gospels that are in the Bible are not the only gospels. Back in 1945, in the desert of Egypt, a town called Nag Hammadi, a farmer uncovered a jar filled with scrolls, right? And these scrolls were lost gospels. These were gospels that were specifically targeted to be destroyed. All right? I know it sounds crazy. It sounds like I'm making it up, but I promise you I'm not. There's been loads of academic research done on these scrolls, and they are authentic, and they are from the time of early Christianity, so first, second century, okay? Um, the Dead Sea Scrolls are different. I believe the Dead Sea Scrolls are Hebrew. They're Judaic in religious tone, whereas the ones in Nag Hammadi, I'll have to double check that. Let me double check that. But I think the Dead Sea Scrolls are something different than the Nag Hammadi library, but I could be wrong. Google me and check it. Okay, anyway, so long story short, so They're reading through these gospels that were deliberately left out of the Bible. And in one of these texts, one of these gospels, I believe it's called the Trimorphic Protonoia, there is a female speaker, right? Who says that she wore Jesus like a cloak. And in the Gospel of Thomas, Jesus pretty much says that his mother is the Holy Spirit and that the Holy Spirit is a feminine entity. So you will be so surprised, Gary. You think it's gonna blow your mind, bud. It's all one big loop. Like, think of the Trinity as Father, Mother, Son. And that'll kind of get you an idea of what's going on. Like, you don't have to leave Jesus behind or lose Jesus and like, no, like he's right there with you. Like he's the son of the goddess. Like he's right there. It's awesome. Okay. And you got to remember that all gods, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Mary, possibly, or just mother. Like we don't ask for the identity of the Father. It's just another face of the unity. There's a stray dog that's been running around. I hope that wasn't it. Getting in a fight with other dogs. Okay. Dragon deck. What do you got? Let's see what the dragon deck's got. 4 of coins, 2 of wands. Someone's dissatisfaction. No, wait, give me a second. That's the 4 of cups. This is the 4 of coins. This is holding on too tightly. Oh, I see. Oh, come on. Yeah, there's a dog fight going on. All right. What these cards are saying is that you need to hold on tightly to the path that best serves you. Okay? But yeah, don't even worry about putting a name right now, Gary, on just father, mother, son. There you go. Yeah, so, okay, back to the reading. So don't let anybody dissuade you from the path that is of your highest good. Okay, that's a lot harder for me to get out than it should be, but I'm spitting it out here. I'm spitting it out. King of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Defend your path. I'm not saying be defensive, but like really don't let anybody try to dissuade you from doing what's in your highest universal good, highest vibrational good. Okay? Just dead ass. Don't let them. Somebody out here is trying. I don't know why. Maybe somebody wants you to be more practical. Or maybe somebody just can't stand the fact that you're not conforming, you know? Six of Swords. Okay. Don't let anybody push you out either. Like, it's one thing if you've been, yeah, stay on target. Like, it's one thing if you feel called to relocate, or if you feel called to go into, like, refugee mode and just get away for a little bit, move on to safer, calmer shores. But don't let anybody push you out. All right? Don't let anybody make you so uncomfortable that you can't stay where you're at or stay on your path. Okay? That could be what's going on. Somebody might be deliberately trying to push you off your path by just making you uncomfortable. Someone's trying to push you out. Don't let them. Three of Cups. Yeah, you have friends. Lean on your friends. You don't have to lone wolf it so much. You have friends with the Three of Cups. Oh, what's this? Ooh la la, the Four of Wands. That's a special message. What's the Four of Wands? Five of Coins. You may be feeling left out from a twin flame connection. What's going on here? Knight of Wands. Taking action. Okay. So what I'm picking up is somebody's recently gone into a period of separation with a twin flame. Okay? And it's left you initially feeling very bereft, very just with nothing. You know, like maybe there was communication and all of a sudden it stopped. Like you're feeling out in the cold. Or someone just isn't reciprocating in the connection. So you've now turned your back with this Knight of Wands energy. Because this Knight of Wands, this dragon is facing a completely different direction than the other two. You decided you're going to do something about it. What are you going to do? Seven of Wands. The Devil. Oh. Why are you being met with this hostile energy? You're being met with a lot of hostile energy. Justice. How is this what you deserve? What is going on here? Ten of Cups. It's almost like you're so close to reconciliation with the Ten of Cups. No, this isn't reconciliation. You're so close to like having happiness, maybe with another person, but definitely just on your own. You're so close to having happiness. I don't wonder if your divine masculine feels that and they're sending, like, I don't think they're doing it consciously, but like they're trying to block it. Nine of Coins. Yeah, but in the reverse. Like, they don't want to see you single, self-sufficient. Okay, I see what's happening. All right, this Ten of Cups is a tricky energy because normally the Ten of Cups is a good card. This man wants you stuck on him, or this woman. This person wants you stuck on them. That's what's happening. They don't want you sexy, single, and self-sufficient. They don't want you moving on to find a true love. Well, I mean, twin flame, it's true. It's an unconditional love that you always are going to feel. But, you know, like a love that shows up for you. They don't want you to be sexy, single, and self-sufficient. They don't want you to be in a love that shows up. They think what you need to do is just stay stuck on them until they can get their shit together, I guess. This is a very selfish energy. This is very childish energy. Queen of Wands. I don't think you're having it, but let's find out who this Queen of Wands is. This could also be another woman. This could be somebody that this person's with right now. Nine of Wands. No, this is your energy. You're not, you're, look. Look. You don't give a damn if this is your twin flame. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to get in the way of your ascension. You are pissed. Nobody blocks you on your way to spiritual ascension. So this masculine or this feminine needs to either step it the fuck up and get on your level, or they need to just back off. What they do not need to keep doing is using their energy to keep you stagnant. Queen of Swords. Yeah, oh, buddy. You'll cut him off real fucking quick. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody out here is not playing about their ascension. They don't give a damn if you're a twin flame. If Nobody gets in the way of their spiritual ascension. They want to draw close to God, they want to draw close to Source, and that's all there is to it. This has been a good reading. This has been a very good reading. But yeah, this person wants you to stay stuck on them. Probably because they think that they can just come in and woo you whenever it's convenient for them. But that's not how this is going down. Okay. I'm going to pull my Fallout deck next. I'm still uncertain about this deck. What its special strength is, but I love it. Just one fell? I'm making sure a tarot card didn't fall through the cracks. Wow. Four of Wands again. Before I even had a chance to really lock in. So what's this Four of Wands? Two of Steel. Blocking out. Yeah, somebody's blocking out this twin flame. Why are they blocking them out? Why are they blocking out their twin flame? Two of Cups. Because you want a loving, stable relationship. Someone's blocking out their twin flame connection because they want a loving, stable relationship. That's all there is to it. Seven of Wands, Page of Cups. Yeah, you and two, there it is again. Seven of Wands. You feel it. Page of Cups. It's a childish kind of love. But like, yeah, this person who's supposed to be your twin flame, supposed to be sending you unconditional love, this person is sending you like hostile energy because they don't want you to move on. It's like they can sense the shift in you. And they're trying to maybe scare you or bully you back into chasing them. Five of Cups. Queen of Steel. Yeah, somebody's trying to break down your defenses. Somebody wants you longing for them, fearing missing out on afraid of missing out on time spent with them. Somebody wants you to have FOMO over them. They don't want you to be strong and decisive and independent and a critical thinker. Yeah, that's the truth. This person wants to keep you stagnant rather than ascend with you. And because of that, they can't be in your energy. But they are trying. Oh, buddy. Are they trying? So if you feel this person in your energy, just send it back with a message. Ascend or leave. Ascend or depart. That's all there is to it. Ascend with me or depart from my presence. I admire your strength, your dedication to your path. The Hierophant. Yeah, you're dedicated to your path. Yep, strength. You will succeed. The Moon. You will overcome your shadows. The Chariot. And you will be in control of your passions. Seven of Cups. Try not to get overwhelmed with all the options that you're going to have, okay? Make sure you stay grounded and you don't just get lost in fantasizing about what you could be or could do, okay? Knight of Pentacles. Something slow moving. Temperance, but it's all in divine timing. What is slow moving, but is still coming in divine timing? What is slow moving but still coming in divine timing? Pages, Swords, Three of Pentacles. Oh, this is you. Your rise, your ascension, your mastery on your path, it was all divinely plotted out so that you would reach certain milestones at the perfect time. Okay? So remember that as you continue on in your journey. Remember that it's already plotted out and that you will reach divine milestones. You will reach milestones in divine timing. Okay? All right. I think I'm going to let it go here. This has been a great reading. If this resonated with you, then congratulations, because this was a really good one. So, I'm so proud of you for not letting your twin flame corrupt or distract you from or frighten you out of your divine path. You should be very proud of yourself for that. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and let it go. All right, guys. Have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you soon. Mwah. Bye. Oh, check out my other channel, Mother Kali Guided Messages, okay? I have 35 subscribers there. I need 50 subscribers, and I can live stream. And I love to live stream. So if you like my vibe, you like my style, check out Mother Kali Guided Messages, okay? All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.